from Maisie's Meals. Thank you for coming to my channel. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so grateful that I made it this far. God is great. So today for Thanksgiving I made with my family. It is at my sister's new home. It's a beautiful home that she bought this year, so we're thankful for that. So we made everything at her house and Mondays house. Vito and Abby's house. And Macleod, me and Jonathan are so grateful to come here and cook today and spend Thanksgiving with them. And we're going to put the recipe after this for all what we have done today. And so let's enjoy this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I love you. Bye. So I'm going to start by cooking or making our stuffing on a pan. I put about 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I put some chopped sausage. We are using chicken sausage. It's a mango jalapeno chicken sausage. It's so good and tasty. I get mine from Kroger. I can put the link in our description box if you want to try it. And then we'll cook this sausage until it's really crispy and good. Then I added 1 chopped medium onion and then 2 or 3 chopped carrots. Then cook everything together. Then I added a couple tablespoons of butter just to give it more flavor. Then I added some purple cabbage. It's optional, but it's so tasty with it. I know a lot of people don't put that in their stuffing, but I did. And you try it, you will like it. And then I added some rosemary and other spices like garlic and herbs and some black pepper, some salt. Then it is ready. In a bowl, I have some cubed bread. I used some ciabatta bread and then put our mixture in there. You could use any kind of bread you like, but ciabatta is the one I used. Then mix everything well, like so, until everything is mixed well together. And it looks like this. Then once I mixed everything together, I added about 3 or 4 cups of chicken stock. You could use more if your mix is still dry. Then I add some chopped apple. I used green apple or Granny Smith apple. I used 1 large apple and chopped it and put it in there. Then I am adding some half a cup of craisins, the sweetness from the craisins and the apple, and then all the spices. It makes this stuffing really delicious. It even smells so good. So you mix everything well like this, and this is ready to be baked. So I'm baking this at 350 for about 20-25 minutes until it's looking brown. So now it's ready. I am getting ready my baking dish. I greased my baking dish with some butter and I am adding all the stuffing in the baking dish. So good and so delicious. So this will be baked for about 25 minutes. I added some butter on top and then it looks like this after it came out of the oven. So the next thing we're doing is a lamb leg instead of turkey. I'm roasting lamb this time. I'm adding some rosemary, about a teaspoon of rosemary, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic and herb, a teaspoon of some zesty blend of seasonings, and then add some black pepper and some salt. I also added a little bit of berbere, which is Ethiopian seasoning, and I added some olive oil in my seasoning and then mixed that well. And now I am putting it on the lamb. So make sure everything is coated with this spice because we want our lamb to be flavorful. So make sure you coat everything like I'm doing here, even the inside of the lamb. And then I am going to sear the lamb on a pan. Actually, before that, I am going to marinate this and keep it in the fridge for about 1 hour. If you have time, put it for more than an hour, so the more flavor, the better. Now we seared the lamb like this, so it has some crust on it before we put it in the oven. And then on the same pan, I added some onion. So here I have the lamb on a baking dish and then added the onion, and then it's ready to go into the oven. This is going to bake for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours at 350. And then when it comes out, it looks like this. Let it rest before you slice it, but it is really good and it's so tender and tasty. So next time, maybe for Christmas, maybe for New Year, try lamb instead of other meat. You will love it. So the next thing I'm doing is our vegetable, our roasted vegetable. I have some Brussels sprouts, some cauliflower, some sweet potatoes. Then I'm adding all the spices. I have some rosemary, some garlic, some salt and pepper, like that. And then I'm putting some olive oil on top, just like I do all the time. I have a roasted veggie recipes on my channel a lot, so I'm always roasting vegetables. I love roasting it because it gives it more flavor. Then we mix everything together and put it on a baking dish and then cook it for about 25 minutes at 400, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing is going to be our macaroni and cheese. This is my daughter doing it. She put about 6 tablespoons of butter in a pan. Once that melts, she put about 4 tablespoons of flour, then mix it with the butter like you see here. So make sure everything is mixed well. Then she is going to add 4 cups of warm milk like you see here. She's adding it slowly with the in the flour mixture. And then once that is mixed, she's adding cheese. She's adding some Gouda cheese, which is a smoked Gouda cheese, some cheddar cheese, some Monterey Jack together. This is about 4 or 5 cups of cheese. And here is my niece helping her. And this is what the cheese sauce looks like. It looks very, very good. So once this is ready, it looks like it's almost ready. She's gonna take out this cheese sauce and then add it to the macaroni that she boiled. So I think she used about a bag and a half macaroni, and then now she's adding that cheese sauce and then mix it well, just like you see here. So she has a baking dish. She greased the baking dish with some butter and adding the macaroni in the baking dish. She also preheated the oven at 350. So once she's done putting the macaroni in the baking dish, then she's putting it in the oven at 350 for about 15 minutes. Then for 5 minutes she puts it on broil, so she has this brown crust. So she puts some more cheese on top, and then also some breadcrumb on top of the cheese. Then she's going to put some butter, maybe like 2-3 spoon of butter. Then once it is done, it looks like this. Looks really, really amazing. Yes, so good. So now everything is ready to be served, or being served right now. It's on the table and we are ready to eat. We are so thankful that you're watching our channel every day. Even though 2020 is kind of hard year for most of us, we made it. God help us to get it through. And so we are so thankful, we're so grateful that we get to spend Thanksgiving with our family. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and we wish you the best yet to come. And may God bless you, keep you safe, and have a wonderful holiday.